Hello and welcome back to Scatterbrook Farm Garden Designs. Well, as you can tell by my voice, everything's cleared up now and I'm feeling a whole lot better. So yeah, we will be doing a lot more videos now for you guys. There's a lot to catch up on. There's been some updates and yeah, it's knowing really where to start. Don't know any of you that have watched Ricky's sneak peeks and that, showing you we got a couple of leopards and that we got coming into the game. We've got a brand new machine, a pottery machine. That's quite nice. We've got a bench that you can put outside of the mine shaft there that you can win on the wheel. So there's quite a lot of things that are that have come up onto the game that I've seen. I have still been spinning for me train tracks and still not getting any. I know Ricky had one the other day, but anyway, a young lady has asked me, could I please do a design that just goes up into this area here. She likes the round summer house. Could I do something not too over the top? She don't really have that many coins and things, so could I just do a nice little design that incorporates the summer house? She also likes the burning lamps. Could I incorporate a couple of the burning lamps, you know, the tall lamps? So what I've done is this. Okay, so as you can see, I've used some acacia trees at the back. So we've got two acacia trees facing inwards with a golden tree at the back. And then we've got a large conifer by the side of each acacia tree. Then we've got a palm, a tall palm tree. And then another conifer on the end. And then all I've done then is put daffodil, short bush, daffodil, short bush, daffodil down the side. There's the lamps, okay, and the plinths either side. So you've got that lovely little walkway around the summer house. And I've just incorporated some flowers there either side of the path as you walk up the garden path, and use the stone wall around the outside. So it is a straightforward design there. It's just something to go in that area that that lady wanted to put into that area. Now you can add around the outside of the wall. You can put some flowers, or, you know, or some what does look quite nice there is put some apple trees, just, you know, the first stage apple trees, the small ones, around the front of the wall. But that's basically it there. That, you know, it's not a great deal that you can do. I mean, obviously if you're quite a high level and you've got a lot more stuff, there's a lot more variety. Obviously the higher level that you are, you get a lot more colourful things and other things to put in there. But she did want just a straightforward design to put in there with a summer house, with a little walkway that you can walk up to the summer house. So yeah, so that is the a design for that young lady that asked me could I do this that design for her. Okay, moving on. We as you gather, we've got a new machine coming. Now this machine is a pottery machine. Okay, now for those of you that, you know, like to put your machines all in a heap, or, you know, all together, that's okay. you know, you can get your pottery machine and join it onto like where I've done, or you can incorporate it into a feature. And I rattled my brains, and I was thinking, you know, what can we do? What can we do with a pottery machine? You know, there's got to be something that I can design that will actually incorporate a pottery machine and it'll actually look nice. So in the valley, when we went into the valley, the last valley that we did, there was a painting, a cave painting with some flames either side, you know, some candle flames. And I thought, well, what if I get that and I incorporate that with a pottery machine and make a cave, or make a cave entrance, or make it look as though that there's a cave. So obviously you would come out of the cave or go into the cave, and just outside is the cave paintings, and right outside the cave you've got the pottery machine, because obviously you've got to go underground to get the clay. So it all makes sense. So what I've done is I've done this. Now I've changed the top part of my garden for you guys so that you can see. Okay, so what I've done is, you can see the mine shaft is directly behind the cave painting. And what I've done is I've placed the tall baobab trees, okay, in such a way that it covers quite a lot of the wood of the mine. And at the bottom of the mine, you've got all this soil, all this earth. And it's the same colour as what you've got around the painting. So actually, when you zoom in, it all looks as though it's one big cave behind. You see, it all blends together. And we've got a footpath that goes up the side of the painting and then up into the cave. Okay? So, this is a machine that I put there for it's the same size as the pottery machine. So that is where the pottery machine will go. And then what I've done outside the pottery machine is I put 2 plinths with pots. So it's sort of displaying, you know, the pottery machine has just made those pots. And the blue and the brown and everything goes, I've checked the colour of the pottery machine and it all matches the same. So you've actually got the pottery machine there backing onto the cave with the pots it's made outside. You've got a path then that walks on into the rest of the garden. Obviously I've made the water from the river go under a little bridge, so I've added a little bridge, and then the water comes down and back under this bridge. There's me woodpecker, look, pecking away, look, still. So what I've done is I've just added that bit of fence just this side with an olive tree and some colour, just to continue it across in front of the mine there. I've got the little pickaxe there in the rock just to give it that little effect of, you know, it's quite busy and that, and you know, you got the mine in there, and you go into the cave and you start digging up all the clay ready for the clay machine. So that is what I came up with, an idea for the pottery machine. And like I said, a lot of you know, you've got your machines all in a heap. That's absolutely fine, you know, but for those of you like myself that like to use a lot of the machines in features, I thought that this would be quite a nice idea, incorporating the mine. So even though we know it's a mine, it's covered in just the few branches are just covering the mine, just enough that you can see the dirt at the bottom of the mine sloping down, and then it comes and you go up the path, and it's like you can walk into the cave. So you sort of imagine there's a cave in this area. So you can actually go into this cave area, or you can go into that cave area where I put the path. And then I've literally put some coffee bushes just to even it out at the front, and then some muddy path. So that's an idea that I've come up with. So obviously it's not that machine that you can see there. Obviously once I get the pottery machine, I'll put this one back over here because I took it from the corner there, as you can see. And yeah, and we'll replace it with the pottery machine, and the pottery machine goes with the colours that you can see there. But I thought it was quite a nice idea there to put the pots outside. So yeah, so you come from the farmhouse, look, you go over the bridge, you follow up the footpath, you go over the little footbridge there. You can either go up the cycle path, little entrance going up there by the squirrels, or you can just go straight to the pottery machine, and then when you finish there you can come on through the path and then into the rest of the farm. So there it is. That's another design by Scatterbrook Farm, or two designs. Let me know what you think in the comments. I probably will change this around a little bit, because if you remember rightly, this water carried on up here and I had an archway of trees right up in the corner here. So I took that down, and for you guys, and put in a cave area with the pottery machine. So don't forget, hit the subscribe button. We are going up slowly. Hit the like button. Put down in the comments what you think. And what I'd like to do is go round a few of your farms, because obviously it's been a long time since I've been doing my videos. And just to catch up on a few things that you've done and see what you've been up to. So, like I said in the last video, if you can put your farm name and your level, put that down in the comments. Make sure that you are on my friends bar. My tag is actually on my channel, so you can look for that. And then, well, actually, what I can do, if you don't have my tag, there's my tag. 8LJ9COJJR. So if you haven't got my tag and you're not on my friends bar, by all means you can add me, and we can go from there. And I can go along and look at your farms. If you want me to review it and ask me what I think, and if there's anything that I would change or what I would keep, you're more than welcome for my response on how your farms could look, or how they do look. So it's only a short video. There will be many more coming your way. But like I said, the main thing is I'm better now, and I hope that all of you guys are all keeping well. And yeah, so that's it. So, from me, Scatterbrook Farm, take good care of yourselves, and we will see you very shortly. Cheerio.